It was a lovely busy day across the island of Sodor. All the engines were working extremely hard and having a lovely time. But out of all the engines, the most hard-working of them all was Henry. He was pulling a long, heavy goods train from Vickerstown to Knapford. Normally, Henry would struggle with such long, heavy trains, but with his new firebox, he felt he could do nearly anything. Well done, Henry. Let's go fill you up on some coal and water.
Thank you. I'm exhausted from all these long trains. Java, fireman, can we stop to pick up some of these old Welsh coal trucks?
Yes, of course you can, Henry. And then after a long day of work, Henry came back to Tidmouth, put all his old Welsh coal trucks in a siding, and slowly puffed off to the sheds where he would fall asleep. But the next day, the Fed controller came to see Henry and James. First, he turned to Henry.
Well done, Henry. Ever since you had the new firebox, you've been doing a lot of hard work. Now, get a good rest.
Oh, thank you, sir,
said Henry in delight. Then he turned to James.
James, today you will take Henry's good train from Brendam Docks to Farquhar.
But, sir, Henry's supposed to do that.
Come on, James, let's refill your coal. We got low yesterday and forgot to refill. But the coal hopper was empty.
Bother!
Exclaimed James, feeling very drowsy. Looks like the coal hopper's empty, but I'm sure we'll be able to use some coal from those trucks. As soon as James arrived at the trucks, driver and fireman began to fill up his coal. Just after he got coal, he came to the shunting yard and he was amazed.
All those trucks!
He yelled angrily. Indeed, replied the driver. But as James reached Gordon's Hill, he started to cough and splutter until he just stopped entirely.
This day is just the worst,
said James. The trucks just sat there knowing that with a stopped engine, at some point they could cause some really serious trouble. Meanwhile, the driver got out of James's cab to call another engine for help.
Alright, James, I guess the other engines are busy, so I guess I'll have to push you.
When the trucks saw Boko roll in, they knew this was their time to strike. Scruffy whispered to the other trucks,
Now's our time to strike.
And all of a sudden, the truck started pushing James down the hill, screaming, as Boko reacted quickly.
Ah!
Don't worry, James, I'm coming.
Brakes, Brakes, brakes!
Screamed James, but it was too late.
Stay there, James. I'll help you get back on track.
Oh, and I was planning on going on holiday.
Whistled Thomas as he rolled in.
Oh wow, not another accident. Looks like we're gonna have to take you to the steamworks, James.
Later, James was loaded onto the flatbed of the breakdown crane and hauled off to the steamworks.
Hello, my friends. What can I help you with today?
Well, Victor, James has had a little crash. Oh dear.
Oh dear, James. Another accident? Don't worry, my friend. We'll get you fixed up in no time. Looks like we found the problem. Your tender is filled with Henry's special Welsh coal.
Later that evening, when James puffed back into the sheds, all the engines heard about what happened.
Well, James. Looks like you're the one who needs a new firebox.
Hey, no I don't.
Luckily, there were no tow wagons to crash into this time, said Gordon smugly.
I may be a caterpillar, but at least I don't need bootlaces,
Said Percy, very cheekily.
I might be old iron, but at least I always use the right coal.
Taunted Edward towards James. In the end, the engines kept making fun of James until he got tired and went to sleep.